Hi everyone, this is Mari of MariPfeiffer.com. I'm a writer and web designer, and in this session I'll show you how I create amazing websites using Rapidweaver. Just a quick note, this is not a tutorial that will show you exactly how to format things in Rapidweaver. This is a basic overview of how I work in this fantastic design app. So, Rapidweaver. First of all, what is it? Well, Rapidweaver is a design application for the Mac, so you have to be on a Mac in order to use it. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm not affiliated in any way with Rapidweaver. I'm just a big fan and recommend it to anyone who wants a great site, who may not like WordPress, because a lot of people do try it and get very frustrated by it. And also to those of you who need an alternative to iWeb or other web builders that have just frustrated you to no end or have produced less than desirable results. So after you buy it and install it, you'll see that it comes loaded with a bunch of free themes. In my opinion, if you don't know any code, you will struggle. You will have a little trouble formatting them to your liking. And as good as many of these are, I personally think that they all look a bit boring or stale or obviously prefab. And that's not what you want. You want a site that represents you and your business in the best possible way. So how do you do that? First, I recommend using a premium theme. A premium theme is exactly what it sounds like. It's a paid theme, and most Rapidweaver premium themes go for about $20 to $30 each, which I think is a very reasonable price. Some developers, like Nick Cates Design, offer discounts if you buy a few at a time, which is really nice because if one theme doesn't quite work for you, then you have another or two that you can try until you get the results that you're after. So this is Brandon Lee Themes, another wonderful theme developer who sells multiple themes at a discount. And just a note that when you're looking at premium themes, look carefully at each page, read about all the features, and imagine your content in one of these themes. And if you have questions or you still don't understand certain things, contact the developer. Okay, so I'd love to show you some of the work that I've done with Rapidweaver. I'll start with my husband's site. He's a cinematographer, so just like the homepage says, he shoots films and commercials. So once you click on this image, it takes you to his show reel. And then if you want to look at his other work or individual clips, just click on any of the links to the side here. All of the videos on my husband's site, he hosts himself, so none of these are embedded. I don't know much about video compression and so on, but my husband does. It's part of what he does for a living. And he optimized these videos, each and every one of them, so that they would load quickly, that they were all the same dimensions, and they would play in any browser and on any device. And that was a lot of work, but as you can see, the results are really worth it. So instead of seeing a YouTube or Vimeo or other sites' logo, everything here is clean, and you focus on the work, on the content. So for this site, I used the Flood theme by ThemeFlood. So let's take a quick look at what that theme looks like out of the box. The Flood theme is about as simple and clean as they come. So why did I choose this one? Well, it's packed with features that I wanted. I wanted a theme that allowed me to use Bootstrap. I needed something that was responsive and a theme that was packed with options such as varying widths for the content areas, the sidebars, the logos, the placement of the logo, and more. And since I had another client with very particular needs and requests, I got the Flood theme for that client too. Flood is kind of a web designer's dream because the developer has thought of all the options the designer would want to play around with. He also has wonderful instructions for customizing it, including adding your own custom fonts and more. He provides great support, and he also has produced a nice list of plugins to make his themes work even better than they do already. So here's another site I used that I designed using the Flood theme, and it's very basic, but again, the theme allowed me plenty of room to change things around as much as I wanted. Unlike my husband's site, which is very minimalist and very visual, the Brenneman and Associates site is filled with important copy and images that the company's customers need to know right away. You know, no two businesses are alike, so even if I start with the same theme, I'll always do something very different each time. For me, it's a matter of knowing the purpose of the business, understanding its target market, and having a strong sense of the company's needs as well as its aesthetic. So let's take a look at another site. The National Pitching Association, the NPA, contacted me last year about redesigning their site, which they hadn't changed in a long time. So after looking at a few options, I suggested using Rapidweaver, and here's what I did. So this is a pretty large site that includes a private members area, e-commerce, and a forum. The NPA works with pitchers, football players, and golfers of all levels to help them improve their skills, overcome serious injuries, prolong their careers, and most of all, help them deepen their love for the game. Some of my instructions were to make sure that this spirit, the love for the game, was obvious throughout the entire site, and I think it shows. So for this site, I used the Tinker theme from Elixir Graphics, custom fonts, which I put into the theme's core files, and we used a professional photographer for all of the images. The site also includes a nice photo gallery, and we used a membership plugin to create the members-only areas. So finally, one of the first sites I produced using Rapidweaver was this one, my hobby site, Mischief Cookies. I used the Create theme by Elixir Graphics for this, and it was great for this site. With a modest amount of CSS coding, I modified the theme enough so that it became something that fit my content well. And that's how I work. I always start with the content, followed by the layout and design. So when I started this project, when I opened the Create theme, it looked like this. And then, as I mentioned earlier, with some modification and some coding, I changed it to finish it like this. So I'll soon be redesigning this site, switching to a responsive theme, and adding a sales page, adding a slideshow with a lightbox effect, and more. So I haven't decided on which theme to use or the exact details of the final design. But I will be highlighting the redesign of Mischief Cookies on my blog, and also through an upcoming free e-course to show you the basics of website redesign, and also to give you a glimpse into the way that I work. So for details on that, go to my website, maripfeifer.com, and sign up for my monthly newsletter and or subscribe to my blog. Well, I hope this has given you an idea of the kinds of sites that I create and that are possible using Rapidweaver. Using this design app out of the box is fine, but if you want to take it further and create a site that authentically represents you, your brand, your business, and that functions the way you need it to in order to grow your business, let me know. You can contact me to schedule a free half-hour consultation during which we'll discuss what you're looking for, what you need, your budget, your deadline, and more. No strings attached. We'll just talk. You know, I really believe that your website should be no different from you, interesting, unique, and passionate about what you do. So if you think I can help you, please let me know. Thanks for watching.